Nicholas Galatzine to play He-Man in the long-delayed Masters of the Universe film at Amazon MGM. Long delayed is the key word here. This movie has been trying to get off the ground for the better part of a decade, if not more. Oi, I don't know what's going on here. It's not a tough, it shouldn't be a tough thing to crack. You get a big, strong man, like someone who could fill out He-Man's frame, and you fight over Castle Grayskull and putting the two swords together. That's about it, right? No, apparently it's more difficult than that. I don't understand. But anyway, Nicholas Galatzine is our guy. There he is right there. First impressions, if you saw my reaction yesterday, that's special. Fine. Basically what you're telling me here is that he may be the greatest of actors, but He-Man, he is not. Okay? And I don't care if it doesn't come out for another 2 years. He's got time to put on masks, James. He's got time to put on masks. It's like the creators, the producers, didn't even bother to watch the source material. That's what I get from this. And I know that there's going to be some, perhaps, Galitzine defenders out there. Abby Bow is now being listed as She-Ra, which I would like to see because I like She-Ra. I don't know anything about this Abby Bow. Nothing ever happens. She's only acted in 5 things. Well, Kinds of Kindness. That's, Kinds of Kindness is that new Yorgos Lanthimos film, right? That's coming out at the end of the month here. Not this month, next month, right? Down the Rabbit Hole, Hurricane, and so not a lot of stuff for her. So maybe it was a chemistry test, but they're cousins, so they're not lovers. Okay, she's got maybe a little bit of She-Ra look to her. Okay, I can roll with that, but I can't roll with Nicholas Galatzine as He-Man. I know, I don't understand it. I don't care if he's like, it's kind of like having Yoda read for the part of Darth Vader. Like, that's how weird it is, guys. It's like, it just doesn't fit. I don't care if Yoda is a good actor. He does know how to use the Force, but it doesn't make it right for the part. I'm not seeing it. And don't give me that BS of, well, you haven't read the script. You don't know the angle of what they're going for. I don't know the angle of what they're going for. Guys, I grew up with He-Man. I know exactly what He-Man's supposed to look like and be like. It's like you don't understand what He-Man is about when you do this kind of thing. And this is what has been going on in Hollywood, where it's kind of like they get this idea of, we want this person, we want to work with this person, we want this person to be the next big star. We'll cast him as anything. And it's like you're putting this guy in our face, and how many times do tragedies like the Taylor Kitsch have to happen before we say, no, that's not our big star? No, we'll tell you who the big star is going to be, right? You have to earn it, like what Timothée Chalamet is doing, with good performances, right? Well, James, have you seen that new movie with Anne Hathaway yet? That's the retorts, right? The idea of you, a barbarian. It's kind of like, and I like Travis Knight as the director, but it's kind of like, it feels like, once again, this is like a Mortal Kombat situation where it's like, this doesn't feel like the property that you're trying to tell me, like that you're telling me that you're a big fan of the movie, of the property, but then you give me somebody like Cole Young, right? Okay, well, yeah, that looks like Sub-Zero, and that looks like Scorpion, but then who the heck is this Cole Young? It's like, did you watch the games? There's no character named Cole Young. Why is he our main character, right? That's what I'm trying to get at here, and it's irritating, and it feels like you're spinning your tires with this one. It feels like, once again, we have to go through this exercise where you're going to deliver this product to us and tell us that we have to like it. And we're going to say no. And we're starting off by saying no, but you're going to tell us, just give it a chance. It's like what should happen here is what happened with Sonic. Remember when they first came out with that Sonic trailer and we were like, guys, no, that's not Sonic. That's, what kind of an abomination is this? And that's what we're saying now. Guys, what are you doing here? This is an abomination. There are some good actors out there already who look the part, who fit the part, and I don't know why you would not have that in there, because you know what? Alan Ritchson can act. He can act. He's got more than one gear of kind of being the lunkhead or being the big muscly guy that he is there. He's got other gears that he can shift into if you need He-Man to do that. And He-Man story doesn't need to have that. So he should be able to carry something like that competently. I don't get it. Now, there are other people speculating that perhaps he's just going to be the Prince Adam and then he's going to transform into a He-Man. I don't think that that's going to happen. I don't see this, guys. And I don't understand the reasoning behind this. It's like you don't understand the property. You don't understand the fan base. And if you don't have those first two ingredients as a producer of this, like say I was in control of this and somebody brought this to me and it was like, let's have this guy. And we tested him. He reads really well. Okay, let's see. And I look at it and I'm like, that's not He-Man, guys. Oh, don't worry, we're gonna get it. He'll get juiced up or whatever. I don't see it here, guys. I don't see it here. And it's like, well, that's not the most important part, James. Just listen to the story for. It's like, guys, we're trying to build a product here that people are going to be able to recognize and say, oh, that's He-Man. That's He-Man. Cool. You guys are doing it. Awesome. Great. And if the story doesn't land with everybody, then that's on us, right? But the fans are giving you clues here. It's like that demand thing, right? Where it's like, well, hey, people really like to have coffee, but we don't have coffee here, so we're going to put coffee here, right? So people really want a He-Man. They would like to see He-Man on the big screen, but we're not going to give him the attributes of He-Man. Does that make any sense? It doesn't make sense to me. It's a head scratcher. And it sucks because I do like the She-Ra property as well, and I wish they could get that one going as well. But this just feels like a big step in the wrong direction. It feels like this is just nonsense to me. And like, who are they going to have next as Skeletor? Who's going to be Skeletor in this movie? I'm gonna based upon this this flavor of casting. I'm going to give you a guy that they would probably cast as Skeletor, and it's the guy that they're bringing in to play Chris Farley, Paul Walter Hauser. He's our Skeletor, confirmed right here today, guys. Why? He doesn't look like him, but it doesn't matter because he's the big upcoming name right now that everybody wants to have attached to their projects. That's what this reeks of. That's what this reeks of. It doesn't fit, doesn't make sense, but we're going to go ahead and push it down your throats anyway. We don't want it, guys. And it's going to hurt the box office. I know that the show started off a little bit rough, but I apologize for that. But we got to continue on with this because we're going to be talking about reboots. Let's talk about The Crow next.